Today is Sunday, Parashat Terumah. We're learning from Chok Israel from the Mussar. Haga'ava is shoresh leharbe averot. Ga'ava, which is haughtiness, pride, is the source, is the root of many sins. Im ben adam lamakom v'im ben adam lachavero. Whether it is between man and Hashem, or between man and his fellow man. Sins in both categories are rooted, many of them, in the aspect of pride and haughtiness of a person. Ki gorem lehazik lechavero velisnoto, because this kind of haughtiness would cause a person to harm another person, and harm another one, to hate him, ולדבר לשון הרע עליו, or to speak evil about him, and many similar bad things, that the haughtiness, the pride, being conceited would cause a person to act in that way. ואם בנו למקום, שכן כתיב ורם לבביך ושכחת את השם אלוקיך. Also between man and God, just like the Pasuk says, then your heart will grow haughty and you forget Hashem, your God. So through being haughty, a person will come, chaz v'shalom, to forget Hashem. ואמרו רבותינו זכרם לברכה, כל מי שיש בו גסות הרוח נקרא תועבה. Our sages of blessed memory said, whoever has that kind of pride is called an abomination. As it says, שנאמר תועבת השם כל גבח לב. The Pasuk in Proverbs says, everyone who's proud, who's haughty in heart, is an abomination to God. ואמרו בשמתא מן דאידבה. They even said that whoever is prideful and haughty should be excommunicated. This is Mussar is speaking very harshly on this quality of haughtiness. וראוי לגדעו כאשרה, and he deserves to be cut down like an asherah, which is a tree that they used to worship as an idol. ואין עפרו ננער, and his dust will not be resurrected in תחיית המתים. ושכינה מייללת עליו, and the divine presence wails over him. ושקול כעובד עבודה זרה, is considered as like someone who worship idols. וככופר בעיקר, as if he denied Hashem's existence. וכאילו בעל כל האריות כולן, וכאילו בנה במה, as if he had built a high place, as he had forbidden relations. ואפילו שיקנה להקדוש ברוך הוא שמיים וארץ, כאברהם אבינו לא ינקה מדינה של גיהינם. Even if he were to acquire heaven and earth for the Holy One, just like Avraham Avinu did, he would not be cleansed of the judgment of Gehinnom because of that haughtiness and that pride. וסופו מתמעט ונאסף מן העולם שלו בזמנו, and such a person at the end he will be diminished. The more haughty he is, the more there is a risk of being diminished. And he's taken out of the world, Chaz v'Hashem yatzilnu, before his time. ואפילו ירבעם שכל חכמי דורו היו לפניו כעזבי השדה, even Yerovam, when the sages of his generation were compared to him, they were considered like weeds compared to him, because he knew so much Torah, Yerovam. ולא היה בתורתו דופי, and his Torah that he knew was flawless. והיה שונה 150 פנים לתורה, he was able to explain 150 explanations to the Torah. He was so learned in Torah, and so he knew so much Torah. He was incredible compared to other sages in his generation. Was like nothing compared to him. They were like weeds. Yet, נענש, he was punished, ונטרד מהעולם, and removed from this world, מן העולם הזה והעולם הבא, this world, the world to come. And the reason for that, אלא מפני גסות הרוח, because of his haughtiness. That was the reason for the punishment to Yerovam. Even though he knew Torah, that kind of character trait, that quality of haughtiness, is what was the cause for his punishment. And this was the Mussar for today from Chok Israel for Parashat Terumah, Sunday. Baruch Adonai le'olam, Amen ve'amen.